weekends. It's going to be busy there, which is great. So let's go to Mablethorpe to meet Nigel Lim. Now, Nigel Lim is a biker, but he is blind and has just set a record for the fastest unassisted blind man on an electric motorbike. This is incredible. So this happened on Saturday. Let me tell you a little bit about Nigel. He lost his eyesight after he crashed a speedway bike into a wall in Mablethorpe on the beach. But the past few years, he's got back on the bike and he's aiming to push limits on his disability and break records at the same time. This is amazing. So he travelled to the Melbourne drag strip in York. He broke the electric bike record there on his third try, beating his personal best. That's his personal best speed on any bike and any electric UK records. What a story he's got to tell. And he's been telling that story to our reporter Cameron Berg, who was with him trackside at the weekend.
I've set the record for the fastest partially blind unassisted motorbike rider from a standing start on a 1/8 mile drag strip at Melbourne.
And what did you get?
I got 83 mile an hour.
How are you feeling about that?
Well, it's awesome because, yeah, it's crazy. And the elapsed time was 8.36, I think, or 3.4. So the elapsed time was very quick as well. And the terminal speed was, yeah, absolutely awesome.
How did you feel in the run-up to get on the bike and drive it?
So if I can just run you through it, Brian Duffy has kindly loaned me this bike, and I never met Ryan nor the bike till last night, right? Never seen the bike. I didn't sit on it till this morning, and I didn't ride the bike until I got to the start line. So my anxiety levels have been quite high, to be honest. And but once I got on the bike, I did a steady first run, so I knew how it reacted. With an electric bike, I've never ridden an electric bike before, and they do react totally different to an internal combustion engine. You know, the torque of the electric motor is just insane.
I'm Ryan Duffy, Director of Duffy Motorsport and provider of the electric motorcycle for today's record. It's been great to be a part of Nigel's success and to have Duffy Motorsport involved. Of course, nerves are always an element of motorsport. In any race we go to, I'm always nervous for what's going to happen with the riders and how they'll perform. With Nigel, obviously that was heightened at a level of understanding, and I found myself at the start line once Nigel had gone, looking but also turning my back, you know, in kind of a I don't want to look, but then checking again. So there was definitely an element of nerves around it, but Nigel proved to be trustworthy and an excellent rider under the conditions, and after the first run my nerves settled quite quickly. So it was very much getting out of the unknown and getting into something a bit more familiar with everyone understanding the setup of the day and how the runs would go.
Fantastic. What was your reaction when he actually broke the record?
Elation. It was absolutely fantastic to be a part of Nigel's record setting and to be not only here with the bike but here on another level of support and walking with Nigel up to the start line. It was fantastic to see his run time, and obviously as the rider he didn't get the run time immediately, so I had it when I was coming back, and but without telling him immediately, it was interesting to get his sight on how he knew he was faster.
Over the throttle, woof, it's gone, and it's just a crazy feeling. It's a rocket ship. I mean, I don't know what time I've done, absolutely. The last record I set was 76 mile an hour on my petrol engine Triumph, a petrol engine. I think my time's going to beat it. So electric is the way forward.
So your time on your second run was 8.62.
Yes!
And your speed was 82.
Yes!